Let's get a whole day's worth of fucking work on it.
Dude, it's a 9-story fall, man.
Yo. Back up.
Stop. Pick your fucking battles, right? This isn't one of them.
Let's go. Let's take him out.
Come on.
So this is not what we're about, man. The fuck?
Get him the fuck out of here.
Oh. He's going. Fuck up.
Yeah,
you don't fucking talk to him, so shut the fuck up. You alright?
Fuck. Shit.
You alright?
Yeah.
You know you crossed the line up there, yeah? I mean, you gotta understand, anonymity is all we got. Otherwise, we can't be effective.
The only effect you're having is making a spectacle for the networks. You're a news producer's wet dream. Mass broken windows? You kidding me? You guys are a ratings bonanza.
What do you expect? Are we supposed to just fucking walk in organized lines, smiling at the police and fucking carrying puppets?
So you're the radicals, huh?
Yeah, call us whatever the hell you want. If you think it's radical, that says more about you than it does about us. As for those other protesters, they can do whatever the hell they want. They don't realize all they're doing is propping up the lie of democracy and giving these fucking politicians an excuse to call this a fucking free society where there is no censorship of opinion, where there is no class warfare. But this is a class war. And if they're too comfortable to fight it, then we will.
Give me a fucking break. I bet you get middle-class parents from Brooklyn. You talk about a class? What the fuck do you know about a class war? Huh? Is that some shit you read in some pamphlet?
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I used to be one of you. Let me tell you something. The whole militant idealism fades about 1 week after you get the first paycheck.
You don't believe in anything. You have never had to fight for fucking anything. You have never lost anything.
Yeah? What have you lost? Huh?
What have I lost, motherfucker? What have I lost? Huh, Jake? What the fuck have I lost, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tina.
The media just looks at these mass kids and just immediately writes them off as just some spoiled brats who have no reason to complain, or juvenile delinquents who just use these protests as an excuse to fuck shit up. But that's bullshit, because I know those people, and they're just doing what they feel is necessary to have to fight against something that just seems so large and unconquerable. I mean, people just seem to have forgotten that this fucking country was built as a reaction to that kind of imperialistic, fascistic bullshit in the first place. I'm telling you, Jake. When I lost Cruz, I started really thinking about what it is that I was going to do about it. Because the rich will always be fighting wars over oil and land and cheap labor pools. Especially now that there's so much less of everything. And we're always going to be on the front lines. We're the ones who have to throw dirt on the coffins of our families. Whether it's my husband, my Cruz from Harlem, or some poor kid's father from Saudi Arabia or Italy or the Philippines. Where's that story? Huh? Where's that on the evening news, Jake? Because it's the oldest story that we got. And if the fucking media tried to sell that story as much as they fucking sold that war in Iraq, they'd be fucking fighting in the streets. And then all this shit would have to come down. That's what I want to see, all right? Fuck you.
Listening to Nixon speak sounded more like a breath of fresh air. I said to my friend, I said, what party is he? My friend said he's a Republican. I said, then I am a Republican.
Jake, what happened to you? Jesus, Jake, who hit you? The police?
I just got a little too close to some of the militants.
They wonder why we don't give them any positive coverage. Activists, my ass. A bunch of fucking drug addicts and thugs. They deserve what they get.
You know what? You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
No, you don't. You ever think maybe it's our fault to get so goddamn pissed off? Those kids I met today were some of the most articulate and level-headed kids I've met in a long time.
Jake, it is just like you to romanticize them. I mean, what, you spend one day with a great unwashed and suddenly you're one of them?
You know what? Fuck you.
I was just kidding, Jake. Relax.
Yeah, you were and you weren't. I don't know, you know? I mean, yeah, they beat me up. I was pissed at first, but you know what? They were suspicious of me. Just like the Iraqis were suspicious of us when we rode into Baghdad with the troops. Fuck, I don't know. It's like I've become indistinguishable from the Empire itself.
The Empire? Jake, come on, you're delusional. Those protesters are out there because they don't have jobs. They have nothing better to do. They're on welfare, for fuck's sake.
Chloe, do you hear yourself? Do you? Because you sound like fucking Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, and you sound like fucking Annie DeFranco.
You done?
Fuck you.
Lower Manhattan erupted into chaos yesterday as protesters defied police and refused to clear the streets. Over 1,200 people were arrested and held in makeshift pens at Pier 57. With one day to go before George W. Bush delivers the keynote speech of the convention, the city is bracing itself for another day of marches and mass demonstrations.
BCN, good morning.
Is Chloe there?
Actually, Jake, she's in a production meeting.